So we finally got all the details about the Nintendo Switch 2. It comes out June 5th with pre-orders going up April 9th and will cost $450 US. There's also a $500 bundle that includes the new Mario Kart World game, and I'm going to get back to that one in a second. The console introduces a few familiar features to Nintendo platforms, such as voice and video chatting, with the ability to use a separately sold USB-C camera to put yourself into the game. It runs games in up to 4K 60 or 1080 120 FPS while docked. It's got 256 gigs of storage, and the Joy-Cons have a new feature where you can use them like a mouse. Not sure if this one will stick, but we'll see. The Joy-Cons themselves have been improved. The sticks and the buttons are bigger. They're said to be more responsive, so that's a W. The price of the console itself is not terrible. I'd say it's competitive with other gaming handhelds out there. I'm just happy to see Nintendo finally sort of catching up with everyone else from a hardware standpoint. Where things start to get pricey, however, is with everything else, like the extra Joy-Cons going for $90, the new Pro controller, which has back buttons, a 3.5mm audio jack, and the new C button going for $80. The Switch 2 will only take micro SD express memory card, so if you had a micro SD in your old Switch, you'll have to buy a new one to replace it. You can get one with 256 gigabytes of extra storage for $55, or up to 2 terabytes if you're willing to spend over a couple $100. And then there's the games, where it looks like $70 will be the standard for digital Switch games, $80 for the physical versions, with the exception of the big first-party titles like Mario Kart World, which is selling for $80 digital and $90 for the physical copy. Given the economic climate, the fact that Nintendo has historically price gouged their biggest titles, and the fact that the yen has been working to strengthen and regain its value, this move is somewhat understandable, but there's still a part of it that I don't like. I think this makes the price hike for these Switch 2 games all the more sour. It's perfectly normal for game prices to increase between generations of hardware. We've experienced this many times, but the physical and digital price part just feels like nasty price gouging. Maybe Nintendo's trying to push people to buy digital copies of games, but it's crazy to expect folks to pay more for a physical copy, let alone a box with a game license. That's quite anti-consumer. There's a lot more intricacies and issues that I have with this new Switch, which I go into in another video, check it out. But overall, it looks good. It doesn't look anywhere near as off-putting as the Wii U. There were some good quality of life changes made to this new Switch, and I think some of the games, like the From Software Switch 2 exclusive, are going to turn some heads for sure. I'm still not 100% on when I'll get one of these. My ROG Ally has been carrying me just fine, but I am intrigued. How are you guys feeling about the Switch 2 thus far? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments.